Hello, dear Russell and Kat.
Hello, Rochelle here from United States, from near Boston, and Kat, my daughter.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I know something about you, dear sister Russell. And I had a conversation with you before on education system. This is the second meeting with you, and the
Yep.
past meeting was on education system. I have already told you that. So this is
Yep.
the past meeting with Kat, your daughter.
Yes.
So Kat, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and something you do every day?
Well, my name's Kat. I'm 11 years old, and I mainly like playing video games with my friends because with the whole COVID thing going on, there's not really as many chances to like go out and hang out with your friends instead because of social distancing and everything.
Okay. I've been connecting with you in YouTube channel that is Dreaming English. I have watched some of your videos. You both are playing some mind games, which are helping to all English learner. We are learning new vocabulary from you when you are playing the mind games. I really appreciate in both of your work and both of your efforts. So today I'm willing to discuss about the difference between American culture and Indian culture, and also children's entertainment. I'll do first question to Russell on culture, and the second question will do to Kat on children's entertainment because you are a children, you are a child. You both are ready to answer all my questions?
Sure, I'll do my best.
Okay. Then first question on to Russell. You know my sister, Russell. Culture is the pattern of human activities and the symbolic structure that give us norms, ethical values, traditional customs, belief systems, political systems, and technological that oriented in Indian culture. So, what are some things that define American culture?
Well, okay. I think that I was thinking about this, and it is a difficult question to define American culture, but
Yes.
because we are such a mix of people from all over the world that and it depends on where you live. Like the people here in Massachusetts, we are probably a quieter people. Like we aren't ones to like really just start conversations with strangers, but I think we're very friendly. I know that doesn't sound like it goes together. As opposed to people in Texas that every single time you walk down the street, people will say howdy and they'll greet each other. People in the United States, in Massachusetts where I live, would probably not do that as much to strangers anyway. And we like a lot of different things. Music, all kinds of music. We like all kinds of food. We eat Italian food. We eat food from, different Asian countries. But a typical American food, I guess, would be the burgers and fries. Typical American music, I would say, would be the pop music and music that's coming out of like California and stuff like that. Kat could probably tell you more about that. Yeah, so I think it's a kind of hard question to answer for American culture because we are such a mix of people from everywhere.
Yes, yes. But your culture is more dynamic, realistic, and quite flexible, I know, to accommodate individual concern. But our culture
Yes.
is more of traditions, a lot more emotions, both in the custom and being tradition based on modifications are quite slow to come up in our culture. I think so. And in our culture, the family's values are given more prominence than the individual values because Indians are very much family oriented and the Americans are individual oriented. In Indian,
That is true.
yes, in Indian culture, joint families are common. However, nuclear families are also there, and also Indian culture has a variety of religions like Hinduism, Islam, Sikhism, Christianity, etc. While in American country, people mostly belong to Christianity. Am I right?
That is true. I mean, we have
Yeah.
all the religions, but it's mostly Christianity.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think the nuclear family of the mother, the father, or the mother and the children, usually not too much multi-generational. However, in my house, my father lives with me, so it is multi-generational in my house. But I think most American families is very individual, or and not, the family isn't the like you said, like it's more on an individual basis. And
Yeah. What do you think is interesting about your culture?
what do I think is interesting? I guess the fact that is like so multifaceted, that you can go to, like, in one day, when it's not coronavirus time, one day I could go to an Indian festival in the morning, and in the afternoon I could go to an Italian festival, you know, in like basically very close proximity, because we have so many different groups of people here that will have festivals. And I guess the fact that it is just so, you know, multidimensional, like you said.
Yes, yes, yes. Everybody know that USA is a beautiful country. USA is a beautiful culture. Okay, Kat, Kat, what are you thinking right now? I think you are laughing on my spoken English. Is this true?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Just thinking about what my mom was saying about American culture and stuff.
What do you think about it, if you were to define it?
I think it's
okay. Then tell us what makes you laugh. What makes you laugh?
I like just playing video games, or just talking with my friends, stuff like that. I mean, music is also good. I like music. I don't listen to any American music though.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Yes, which kind of music do you like to listen?
Well, I don't think a lot of people listen to this, but I like listening to like Vocaloid music, which is basically this whole other thing where it's almost like these robot singing things or whatever.
Oh, yes.
It's hard to describe.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Then, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be? I have watched you have a cat. What is your cat?
I'd definitely be a cat, and my cats are Ross and Jasper, because I just like cats a lot, and my name also even has cat in it. So.
Yes, yes. Cat. Your name is Cat or Katrina?
It's Katarina, but most people just call me Cat.
Oh, yes. I had a conversation with Katrina. She's from Russian. We have a conversation on health and beauty. She has also a cat, but she has a white cat. White cat. But what is which color of your cat? I think this is the brown color of your cat, the domestic cat.
Yeah, I have a cat with like these kind of brown orange spots on him, but.
And then we have one that's a brownish tabby cat, typical tabby cat.
He's not brownish. He's like gray and black. And stuff.
Okay, never mind. I guess
yes,
one is gray and black, not brown.
Yeah, yeah. So every children like to play in outside, and they also like to watch cartoon movies. So Katrina or Kat, what do you do for your entertainment?
I mean, I like taking walks sometimes, playing music. I guess going to school is pretty fun most of the time, except for doing the actual schoolwork part of it.
Yeah.
And lots of video games.
Which kinds are your favorite? What do you play?
Well, my favorite video game is Genshin Impact, and my second favorite is Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this question is last, but not in list, I think. This question is also to catch. We know that everybody made mistakes while speaking any language, but some beginners are afraid to speak because of mistakes. You know that? So Kat, when you learn your mother tongue is English, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. When you learn your mother tongue, how did you start to speak?
mean, I don't know because, I mean, I didn't really remember that, I guess. I just spoke like just someone who didn't know how to speak a lot of things, didn't know how to pronounce some things or spell things. I don't know.
Well, I remember because I was there, and both of my children, I would read to them a lot. And so when they did start speaking, they started speaking really well. And it was like maybe the first time they said one word, like actually Katerina's first word. Do you remember?
Yes.
It was kitty because I really liked cats back then, I guess.
And my son's first word was clock. He's going to be an engineer, and so his favorite things were, doing all kinds of mechanical stuff. But soon after they started having the couple words, they started speaking in sentences. And I never spoke to them. Like some people will speak to their kids in a babyish way.
Yes.
And I always spoke to them like they were adults, I guess, and read to them a lot. And so they actually never spoke to me like other kids. Like when I was around other kids, I was kind of surprised how they would speak because I just spoke to them like they were adults. I read to them all the time. And they started speaking and reading very early. She started reading at like 4 years old, reading.
Yes. But one day you are talking, you have created the YouTube channel that is Dreaming English in the name of Dreaming English. But this channel has created by Katrina. Is this true?
Well, I came up with the idea, but I didn't actually create the channel.
Yes. But yeah, I know that. So what is your dream job, Katrina? What is your dream job? What are you going to be in the future?
Well, I don't know yet because I haven't really had an idea on what I want to be in the future yet. So, I mean, I don't really know.
It changes. Like, I think sometimes she wanted to be a scientist, then an artist. Then, I think it changes because, I don't know, I think kids are young and they're going to change their mind a lot of times. Even I kind of keep on changing. Like right now I work in a school and I think, well, maybe I want to do something different.
Yes. I think Katrina should be a scientist.
Yeah, I might, but can't really find any science that's super interesting right now.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would like that for her, but I mean, we'll see what she'll do in the future.
Yes. I will do. I would like to be a politician, Indian politician, good politician.
You would like to be a politician?
Yes. I always like.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
Oh, yes. You tell me, what is your favorite food? What is your favorite
food?
Food.
I mean, I think I'd probably be watermelon because that's like it's really good and it tastes good and just like watermelons. So watermelon, that's what I'd say.
Watermelon, yeah. Yes. But your English is very well because you are native English speaker and you are speaking randomly. But if I compare to my English is not very bad. I think so. What do you think? Which compliments do you give on my English?
I think it's pretty good. Like even if you mess some things up occasionally, I can still understand what you're saying and like. I think you also understand everything pretty good. So I think.
Yeah, I understand all of your words, but yes, yeah. So, do you want to give some tips to improve my speaking fluency?
Well, me not being really experienced in teaching English, I'm not very good at giving tips, so I'm afraid I wouldn't be much help.
Yes. I think Russell can give some tips.
I think I've said this before and I'll say it again, is to listen and listen and listen. Like I'm still learning Spanish and I spend more time listening to the language and just watching things that I can understand, turning the subtitles on so I can read along. And then you develop an ear. And I think then when you speak, you're going to like, for me, when I try to speak Spanish, I'm still translating it in my mind sometimes. And I want to get to the point that I'm not translating it in my mind And I think that is being more exposed to the language. So just exposing yourself more and more to language is going to get it so that way it comes natural. I imagine you're not translating in your mind. Your English is higher than my Spanish, I think, but just keep on listening so it becomes more natural. And I was speaking with someone else on accents. I'll share this. Unless you came to the United States or to England or something before the age of 10 and started to learn English before the age of 10, you will always have an accent. Her father came here from Russia when he was 18. He's been here for a really long time. He still has an accent. I have friends that came here from Colombia, and they do very well, and they've gone and got master's degrees in the United States, but they still have an accent. That's just the reality, that you'll have an accent, but that's okay, just as long as people can understand you and that you can understand people. So, you know, the idea, some people say, how can I get rid of my accent? Well, you know what, I don't think you need to. And you know what, I like the accent of people from India. I love the accent from people from Italy. Like, don't get rid of that. I love it. At least Americans, I think we like accents from people from other countries. And the reality is that unless you had moved to the United States before age 10, you will always have an accent. Yeah. But as long as you can be understood and people can understand, you can understand people and you can be understood.
Yes, yes.
That's the important thing.
Yes, yes. Such a great tips for me. Okay, dear Russell and Katrina and Kat, you do such a great job. Your talks are so useful and helpful for every English learner. I've connected with you, and thank you very much for your
thank
time.
You.
Thank you very much, because you respond to my invitations, and I scheduled the Zoom meeting for today. And you both are really fascinating native English speaker. Thanks a lot for connecting with me.
Yeah, thank you. We enjoyed it.
Thank you. Okay, this time is late. Before that, if I say that to all my viewers, to subscribe your channel, that is Dreaming English, and also to subscribe to my channels, and also share to any other people. And then, what do you say?
What else? Don't forget to.
Don't forget to.
I forgot.
Hit the bell. Katarina usually says that. Don't forget to hit the bell, so you know when.
So you know when we post new videos.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Katarina. Okay. Bye bye.